We love it and hate it.
We do both of those things. That is true.
Both of those things happen.
Both of those feelings exist at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just gotta see. I mean, I didn't even try something that different. Like, come on, it's not that wildly different. Okay, it's not great still. Okay, alrighty. Well, we're gonna put that plan on the kibosh and go back to what we normally do, I suppose. All right. Should be potentially better now, maybe. Yeah, sorry about this. This usually doesn't happen, but that's what I get for trying to stream vertical on YouTube.
They're like, how dare?
I know, how very dare me specifically. Okay, I think we're alive. Perhaps, chat. How are we looking? I think we're looking good. Okay.
That looks a lot smoother, I can tell you on my end. It's not, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, yep, that was just me going a little bit beyond my means. Honestly, it's because
it close to the sun.
Okay, yeah. It's because it had to what do you do? Because you have to stream in vertical.
Mm-hmm.
And so it had my computer like basically rendering two different like things at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah. that'll melt your whole system there, bud.
Because like it's funny because like I can stream on all three of the things like right now, like without a hitch, because it's just one thing over and over again.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's not like encoding two videos.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, you win this time limitations, but don't think you're gonna limit me for too long. I'm gonna figure this shit out. All right, okay. Back to being the master of ceremonies here. I'm going to
time to spend $5,000 on a CPU.
No, I just upgraded my computer. I can't do it again.
Oof.
All right, I'm just gonna play a mountain and pass. See, there you go. I scared all of you. You thought it was gonna be an epic play.
Terrified. All that stalling.
Yeah, I was just trying to get better cards in my hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll play a Cryptobagademe as my land for turn and pass.
Thank you very much, chat. Yeah, sorry. I normally don't have problems like that, but I literally tried to do like something brand new, and I it was just too much. So that's on me. But thank you very much for telling me that I needed to fix it.
Throw down a Terry's Expanse. Then I will tap 2 for a Milkin. I can tap it to mill card and add a colorless to 0/1. And then I'm going to go ahead and crack this Terramorphic Expanse right away and just go find a land. I will be good after that. Yeah, I know what I'm grabbing.
Cool.
And Chad, if you're interested in seeing, so I don't have my upgrades live, but like pretty much right below where you see like the card frame over on Twitch, there's like a Moxfield plugin, and it'll take you directly to the other three players' decks, right? So if you want to see what John Darkpax and John Fun's upgrades look like, definitely go ahead and click there.
Enchantment, the prop room.
I just finished my upgrades milliseconds before the
each
stream
creature
started,
I control
so
during each other
I don't
player's
have mine ready
step.
to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, which side was it?
It's prop room.
Prop room, yes.
Yeah, 2 and a white from Duskmourn. Secretly really good room enchantments in Duskmourn that for this deck, like kind of crazy.
Divine Secret.
It's almost as if they, plan things ahead of time or something like that.
No,
Who
I don't know why you would
game
suggest
design?
that. That's strange,
why
honestly.
would they ever do that?
No.
We will proceed to combat, and I'm a big believer in welcoming our host here, thanking our host by hitting them first, essentially. So, Strike Leader is going to be coming at you. The attack trigger will go off, so I will actually swing a 1/1 Goblin at each of my other opponents here, John and Evan. So you guys are going to get a Goblin. Y'all are going to get a Goblin as well.
1/1 Gabo, huh?
Chat, are y'all excited
goblins.
for
Yep, you can feel free to,
Tarkir? Like, hello?
block those, do what
Like,
you will with
Tarkir
them.
comes out
But
in
Kuro, my friend,
mere
you've got a
days?
2/2 at you.
I guess it
will block
technically
one of
comes
the
out
1/1s
next
with
week.
my Satyr Wayfinder.
Preview season ends
1/1.
tomorrow, but the decks come out next week.
I'll block the
Or
goblin
like you
as
can
well
go
with
to
my 1/3.
your local
Absolutely.
game store for a pre-release.
All right. And yeah, that will do it for me. I will pass to Kuro from there.
All right, I will play this much mana, and then I'm gonna play a Twining Staff. Pretty much, if I would copy a spell, I get to copy it again or something like that. I don't know when I'll ever be able to do that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like
Copy
that.
one or
It'll be
more
fine.
times instead of copy it that many times plus additional time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll pass. It's a sign of things to come. This will be important for later.
Great. At your end step, I'll activate Shigeki. So return to my hand, reveal the top 4 cards of my library. I can put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped and put the rest in my graveyard.
Shigeki's so good.
Swamp, Sunken Hollow, River Kelpie, and Golgari Sigil.
So you're gonna make a Powers
so I'll
Matter
go ahead
deck,
and
Soul
put
Great
Sunken
Guy?
Hollow
I
on
like
the
your name
battlefield,
also, by the
tap
way.
those in the graveyard.
Is that a
Shigeki
Guilty
into my
Gear
hand,
reference?
and
I don't know.
move to my turn.
Yeah, so what are you gonna try to do for Powers Matter? What does Powers Matter look like for you? Because I am interested in that mindset, honestly. When I start doing some pre-con upgrade videos for the decks, I might also want to do that, especially for Teamer. I plan on just like taking all the dragons out and just doing like, Teamer goobers, trying to do power stuff, not just like dragon type. Zergo gonna go nutty? I honestly very scared of Zergo.
My graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token, and that's all I'm gonna be doing this turn. So I'll pass.
Alrighty, it's on tap, and we will draw.
Taval is here.
Taval is indeed here.
Before your Taval came out.
Who's got the better Taval deck now?
Yes.
Curious.
Well, I can't be upshowed here. Like I got Taval.
You got
yeah, I think I think I'll be playing Taval now. Yes.
Taval's here. We're queer.
Yes.
Get used to it.
Yes.
We'll pass after that. Go ahead, Cody.
Beautiful.
Salt High Alliance. I didn't know it was so rainbow. I thought it was only a 3-color deck.
All right, draw for turn. I'm going to put down a Smoldering Marsh. This does enter untapped since I control 2 or other basic lands here. And
what deck is everyone else?
Well, we're playing our commanders, right? So I feel like it's only right that I should follow suit here. Gonna tap out the Mardu colors there, and bring out the leader of the Mardu horde, Zergo Stormrender, the newest. Zergo's back at it again in a new and improved version of him. 3/3 Orc Warrior with Mobilize 1. Mobilize, the new mechanic for Mardu that those don't know. Basically, whenever this creature attacks, I create a tapped and attacking 1/1 Warrior token, and I sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. So if it has Mobilize 2, you make 2 of those, 3, so on and so forth. But more importantly, whenever a creature token I control leaves the battlefield, I draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. As I mentioned earlier, we're all about sacrifice, right? So you can imagine that's going to be a pretty important little effect for us there. Moving to combat. Kuro, my friend, you are still open, and therefore still available to be attacked. I will still send the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 towards you. You guys will each get a 1/1 goblin token coming at you here that you can choose to either block or defend. John and Evan.
I will definitely not block it.
The Mardu is revving up. It's revving up.
So it's just a 1/1 goblin?
It's just a 1/1 goblin.
But
yep, exactly.
But he'll draw a card if it dies during combat.
Gotcha. Correct.
I will take the 1 then.
Okie dokie. These do not get sacrificed at the end step. They just stick around. I will pass the turn from there. And then I will untap with Kuro on his untap step.
Looks like everyone's trying to play cards, huh? Everyone's playing their commanders, it seems.
You trying to play some kind of Magic the Gathering?
Well, you some sort of Magic the Gathering squad? No.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna play my commander yet, but I will play Curse of the Ransacked Lab. So already instant sorcery spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and then to solve I gotta cast 4 or more instant sorceries in this turn. And once it's solved, whenever I cast an instant sorcery card, I draw a card. Easy.
You love your Spellslinger decks.
God, I'm disgusting. Yes. And I'll pass. And all my Spellslinger decks do different things. It's crazy.
Oh, well, look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a forest as my.
So you're new to non-paper. It has begun.
Let's go to combat.
So you knew the non-paper Magic.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I feel
What's the
like
program
I
that you're using to
gotta
play?
go
So it's called
and,
Spell Table. Spelltable.com.
Of all it's you in the
Thank
air
you very much
for
for the follow.
on
I
attack,
appreciate you,
I
friend.
will mill 3
Welcome to the
cards.
Girl Ticket channel.
Simic Signet,
Absolutely.
Floral Evoker, and
listen.
Marin.
Shadow Sensei,
I'm gonna
spelltable.com. It's a website owned by Wizards of the Coast, and it's the number
tapped,
one way to play
trigger
Commander
draw
online.
and make
Just
me
hands
choose
down, just the
Zelda
number
to
one
do.
way. So if you're looking
All right,
to
I have
play
4 in the air
Commander
coming at me. I can't
without
do anything
having
about it,
to
so I will go down
physically
to
be
35,
next to your
mainly
opponents, but
4
it still
to
works just
evolve
fine,
mana damage.
spelltable.com.
Wonderful.
It's free, also.
Spicy.
I'll use Eshki in the early game to play creatures and ramp out, put counters on her for
what I'll do
Lake Fanatic of Ronus, yep,
I'll
Zavala,
pay
Bloom Tender, some
4,
even we'll
and
draw
I'll
cards like Temporary
cast
Stomper,
Conduit of Worlds.
Once in my set, you can play high power
Artifact,
creatures
I can play lands from
you
my
get 3d
graveyard.
tons of
I can
damage,
tap it, choose target non-land permanent card in my graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcery.
Yes.
That's all I'm doing. I'll pass.
Haste neighbor, team or seven to kill the table. Right, I mean, yeah, you could always just do that, right? But I appreciate literally every single thing that you just said, Paul. Honestly, that is like
we will play
exactly, honestly, how I will probably end up making the deck as well. Straight up, you said it. You said it all perfectly.
The lands here.
Tune in on Monday.
I think I can do all the things.
If you want
close to all
to see some of your just me basically repeat what you just said, because honestly that's exactly how I would play it. And you got to have Team or Sabretooth in a Team or deck. Like hello, hello. I think I want to make it like, you know.
Okay, so first
Teamers,
we are going to
Typal, Sultai Typal, Jessica Typal, Mardu Typal. You know,
milling from Milken. We're going to put a forest in the bin. We're going to cast Oracle of Moldiah.
Super fair.
So I may play an additional land on each of my turns, and I play with the top card of my library revealed. I may play lands from the top of my library. There's a Living Death on top of my library.
Oh!
No.
That's
convenient.
In the
wow.
That's in the pre-con.
Oh, I'm well aware.
To blame.
well. If it isn't Oracle of Moldiah going sicko mode.
I'll play my additional land for turn. I'll play the Sylphid Coliseum. I will then tap 3, taking 1 from the Coliseum.
Yeah, no, for real, Shadow Sensei. Like you mentioned literally. Shadow Sensei, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. No, like truly on Monday, I'm going to be doing
a land has landfall.
In general, I'll be going over the
enters, I put a 1/1 counter on it, and I can pay a green to discard a creature card, return a land card from my graveyard to the
but also especially over the
okay, moving
pre-con decks as well,
combat,
and just doing some very preliminary upgrade ideas.
Love a little bit. Wow, those tokens are gonna get out of hand. Cody, I'm sorry.
And
I'm
you
literally
just
yeah, absolutely. No, 100% fair.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Or commander on attack. I think it's top.
You switching the Eshki? Yeah, I'm not a fan of.
So Living Death is going away. Opulent Palace, and then Hinterland Harbor.
Eshki is more my speed, whereas the other decks aren't.
Palace right away and throw it down, and we'll put a 1/1 counter onto.
Areni is
floral
not my
Evoker,
type
and also
of
get a
commander deck. I don't really do dragons.
I think that's gonna be it from me. After that, you can go right ahead.
Okay. What's the Life Druid called again? I forgot its name.
Which one?
The land one that you just put the counter on.
Floral Evoker.
Thank you.
Yes, of course.
All right. And that was turn?
Yes, that was turn for me.
Okay. Beautiful. Took the 4 down to 31. 4 commander damage from John and Evan. So
what do you got going on over here, Mardu? We're zooming in to see what the hell is going on over here.
We get some untappy shenanigans here with the prop room. We're going to be making a bunch of tokens. We're only at 4 lands though, which
Don't
is
try to play coy with us. We can't let you have anything.
Maybe. We will go ahead and tap 2. We're going to try and solve a little bit of our mana problem here by casting a Talisman of Hierarchy. This is the one that taps for Orzhov colors there, so black or white, or I can tap for colorless and not hit myself. Let's just, tokens are cool, right? We like making tokens, so let's make more of them. Yeah. We're going to tap 1, a red, and a white, and cast a Legion Warboss. For those that don't remember this is a 2/2 with Mentor, a great mechanic from the Guilds of Ravnica Allegiance block that says whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature with lesser power. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That token gains haste until end of turn and attacks this combat if able. So we're just making more cool stuff. We will go to combat. At the beginning of combat, we are going to make another little goblin token creature here, which we will just go boink right there. Little 1/1. He does have haste. And then we will declare some attackers. Let's spread it around a little bit. John, what is the blocker that you have up there?
It is a 2/2 zombie druid.
2/2 zombie druid.
Just a little guy.
Okay.
Just a little druid guy.
Just a little one. Just a little guy there. Little guy. Let's do. Zergo is gonna go your direction. Mobilize will trigger, so I will make a 1/1 tap and attacking red warrior go in your direction. The strike leader will go towards Kuro, just because it's still open there. Still open, and we'll make more of the 1/1 goblins that are going to be attacking John and Evan as well. This is where token decks get kind of crazy because the board state gets real gross. And it makes my OCD itch in a bad way because I want to fix and organize everything and make it all look nice, and it's very hard to do sometimes. And I think, Evan, what do you got up over there?
I got a 2/2 zombie druid. I have the Floral Evoker, which is right now a 3/4, and Oracle Maldai is a 2/2. Those are the things.
Yeah, you know what? I will just send 3 goblins over to you, my friend.
Wow.
So you get 3 1/1s. Well, actually, technically, it's 4 1/1s because of the attack trigger on the strike leader. Kuro, you have the 2/2, and then John, you've got the 3/3 Zergo and the 1/1 goblin coming towards you.
As well as the 1/1 warrior. Yeah.
As well as 1/1 warrior. Yes, you are correct.
Absolutely. I am declaring.
Well, EK, you got to be plugged in to the Kuro Hitsuki Neuralink, so you know exactly who I'm playing with at every given time at all times.
Very good. All right. I will go to my second main phase then. I will have no actions from there. Go to the end step.
Sorry.
You're good. Right? You're taking 2.
Cool. Oh,
Kuro.
Cool. No, I love that. I like your answer. Definitely over here. No. Shit.
Just 2. Just 2. We'll move to the end step. Trigger off the mobilized warrior. That will get sacrificed. Since it was not attacking, I don't draw a card. However, each of you lose a life.
Absolutely.
Each of us lose life. Yep.
That's right.
This is definitely the spiciest set of precons I've seen.
They're so good.
They're absurd. They're absolutely absurd.
I've had issues with the Jeskai one. Like, I've yet to be able to have, like, a good game myself, right? I've seen other people rock with this deck, and it's just like, Lord, I've seen what you've done for others. I really would like that for myself. It's not fair.
Please.
But, I'm definitely trying my best to make it what I would want it to be. But the other ones, like, oh my god, even just taking stuff from the set, like Kotis, the Kotis from the precon,
the main one is so good.
Like
so
good. I want to go like Sultai, like clan Sultai Typal. I'm gonna take out the dragons, maybe like just keep Taval in the 99, right? Because you know she does belong there. But like, I want to fuck with the renew mechanic.
It's really good.
So creatures are leaving the graveyard, adding their counters to Kotis. He gets bigger and bigger, does more stuff like that. I want to really like mess around.
Flesh Crafter
with that. Oh my god! Oh,
Flesh Crafter so much. Just the horror of transmogging into a different thing is so good on that, and it's just so crazy good.
Okay, so I cast a spell. So far, my commander.
Yeah.
Be ashamed if I were to cast a second spell.
You should do that.
Because that second spell will be copied.
Yeah.
What's goofy, though, is that the second spell is a Path to Exile.
Seems rude. Seems rude, honestly.
Yeah. And...
That's homophobic, Kuro. You can't do that.
Which part? Which part? Is it the copying or the
Path to Exile?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I guess it depends who you target.
Well, the initial
much
target...
like LED lighting, Path to Exile is homophobic. Yes.
Right. Unless you have the bisexual lighting of the 20.
Unless it hits my opponents.
Right.
Yes.
Of course. What if it hits everyone? No, I'm kidding.
Pansexual.
Yeah, is that how that works? You just hit everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to... Listen, I'm like kind of fucked on mana here. Which kind of sucks. But it be what it be. I'm going to hit I'm going to hit the Inoc for 1. That needs to stop.
Okay, just hitting it for 1. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to copy with Narset, which will then copy with Twining Staff. So there's 3, count them, 3 of these spells. Now, I really don't want to just like up all of my opponents by 1 entire land, because that sounds really bad, but I feel like I should also try to slow people down at least a little bit.
Absolutely.
Right,
those gobos are pretty spicy.
I am not going to trade Gobbo tokens for lands. That is the worst trade deal.
You could though.
Bad plan.
I shan't be doing that. I mean, okay.
I simply shan't.
Okay, so we're gonna do the Oracle, because that one I think sets you a little too far ahead, but you will get a land from it.
All right. That's fair. That's Exile, right?
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna hit Zergo.
Zerno?
Zergo's always gonna come back.
Zerno?
Legion War Boss or Zergo?
I do get a landfall trigger, so
you do. See, exactly, it's fine.
I feel like Zergo needs to be the target because of the pun.
Needs to be the target? Okay, alright.
Because of the pun, it's punishment.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
And Narset's used to just like going like, Zergo, stop you. Stop.
All right. So I'm getting 2 Path to Exile land searches off of this, just letting everybody know what Kuro is doing here.
Listen, I almost hit my own commander for the sake of lands, okay? So don't like.
That's the play. That's a flex, honestly. Like,
if I could target all 3 of them on my commander and get 3 lands, I would have done it for sure. Absolutely. Holy shit! Like no joke. But anyway, yeah, I will pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Grizzly Salvage.
Ooh. See, now, I mentioned to chat that this card is one of the first things I would take out. Because,
how dare you.
even though it's 2 mana, like, put 4 in the grave...
That's one of the best...
Well, hold on. My only argument with Taval is that it's not one of the cards that say bring it to grave and then leave. It's just straight look and then mill. That's all I mean. There's cards that let you do both.
That's fair. That's fair.
No,
I just think for the cost and what you get to look at is pretty
right. That's true.
There's definitely better options.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
There's just similar ones. Zergo, we will remember you. We will, and we don't want to. Shit, he'll be right back. He's the one target here. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. This seems a little silly, but I'm not going to put any of them into my hand.
Wacky.
It's silly.
It's
I
silly.
like to get silly. I'm a silly little bitch. I'll go to my turn. Untap.
Yeah.
Upkeep.
Everyone has so much mana. I hate this.
Yeah, the mana you get from Tabal is insane.
You get at least two every turn. Like you play one and then you get
not
one
counting
tapped.
your normal land drop.
Right. It's like it's actually like kind of gross how strong Tabal is.
I will go to combat. And Evan, I'm gonna swing forward you. Mill 3 on attack. It's welcome the dead, lethal scheme, and an island. Island on the battlefield tapped, and I'll get another zombie druid.
Okay, I'm taking 4. Going down 29.
Sounds good. Second main phase. I'll pay 5. And Evan was showing off this really cool card earlier.
Hey, Joe Cookart, thank you very much for the raid, you big old spicy monster. How are you doing?
And I thought that seemed like such a cool card. It was too bad it was put in their graveyard. I felt I can show off how it works. I'll go.
Any responses? Although, I got some fun stuff in the grave. I'll take it.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be too beat up about it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
I guess I should have exiled my goddamn commander for lands then. Cool. Guess I should have, okay. Cool, yeah. Fuck.
Let's go into the command zone here. And I am getting some fun stuff.
Chat, we're cooked.
Satyr Wayfinder, Marin of Clan
God dang it. I was not ready for a living death this early. Everyone is doing their best. We are doing our best. I'm trying my best to
have some fun lands in here, actually.
make Jeskai work, but boy howdy.
Have fun with this.
We'll do a Shifting Woodlands, so now...
Oh, nice.
I have Delirium.
Oh, boy.
They can become a copy of something in my graveyard until end of turn.
That's actually really good. We're doing our Baja best.
We'll do a Terramorphic Expanse as well, and Hinterland Harbor.
Seems early in the game we're getting Living Death. I mean, in fairness, we're fighting against two Sultai decks, right? I mean, look at the board state. It actually didn't end up being bad at all.
Marin of Clan Neltoth,
and
Floral
just
Evoker, and then River Kelpie.
River Kelpie? Did you just draw 5 cards?
No, unfortunately, because of the way the Living Death works, all the cards that were in the graveyard are exiled.
Oh, that's so goofy and true.
Yeah. I know. I was thinking about that too. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get to draw. No.
Yeah, that's kind of hot though. Shit.
Yeah, no,
damn it, I love Magic.
I did also get a Satyr Wayfinder trigger, so just so people know, I got a Scoot Squirm in the grave, Command Beacon, Swamp, and Harrow.
Ron, thank you very much for the follow.
The swamp into
Oh.
my hand, yeah.
Man, remember when I just did all that to get my commander out to Path of Exile 3 times? I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
cool. That was really cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and I think what I'll do after that is then pay 2 for a reassembling skeleton, and then I'll pass.
Are you gonna Sakura so you can trigger Marin?
Well, no, because I don't have anything that's 1 or less in my graveyard, so it doesn't really matter right now.
Well, you get Sakura back to your hand.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's a fair point. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Crack it, then get an experience counter, then an end step. I'll put it in.
Am I winning, son? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Okay. I'm getting crushed. I'm cooked as hell.
Cool.
Gods no.
Okay.
No. Not at all.
Do I want to... Yeah, I should wait. I should get land. Okay.
Not even close. I'm so cooked.
I'm going to pay...
Had to ask? Yeah.
Activate the Shifting Woodland ability on Satyr Wayfinder.
Yeah.
So it's going to become a copy of Scoot Swarm.
You see these board states? They just living death. The Sultai player just living death to buff up the other Sultai
Also,
player,
I'll
completely screw me over, and also Mardu.
Floral Evoker gets a +1/+1 counter.
But Mardu can rebuild, and I can barely.
Cool. So it's a copy of Scoot Swarm.
God, I hope I get mana next turn to recast my commander.
I'm going to...
Oh, why'd you have to cost 4? God, that's so painful.
Bestow a Springheart Nantuko onto my Satyr Wayfinder that is a Scoot Swarm right now. So it has a landfall ability. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I may pay generic and a green. And if the attached creature, if I pay that, I make a token copy of the attached creature. Otherwise, if I don't, I create a 1/1 green insect.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good.
It'll be pretty decent. We're going to put down a Drowned Catacomb for land.
I wish I was cool enough to be playing green.
We will get a trigger off of Springheart Nantuko, so I'll make a copy of the Scoot Swarm, and then I'll make a normal copy of Scoot Swarm.
Oh, your mom's let you have 2 Sultai graveyards in the same game? Shit, that's crazy.
This is so stupid. I love it.
This is so dumb. I'm waiting for you to play your Living Death and just be like, alright, cool, sick. Cool. I continue to gain.
It's been a good game, I guess.
It's been great. Maybe. It's been great.
Okay, so we got two Scoots. Yeah, that only cares about my experience tokens, which I don't really have any. Interesting though. I can. Yeah, I do have the ability. Well, they have summoning sickness, so I can't do that right away. Okay, cool. I think that is gonna be all.
Wait, who has summoning sickness?
The Scoot Swarm.
Oh, okay.
Because I have
not the
they
rest
have
of your
Terramorphic
board.
Expanses abilities. So I could and
they sure do.
And melt off.
God, they sure do. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna draw some cute little bugs now. Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
Cute little bugs.
Enjoy yourself.
Okay. Yes. Welcome to Art Hour with Evan.
Yay.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. What once was a great board state is now just a very good-looking playmat.
A shell of its former self.
A shell of its former self. Yes, truly. All right. Arid Mesa, I will crack that going down to 31. I probably am just going to grab the Triome, the Triome, the Mardu one. And then just to expedite things, I will do a colorless, 2 whites, that's 3. We'll do 4 and 5. And let's cast a Divine Visitation.
Yikes.
Great reprint in this deck. Truly great reprint.
Holy shit.
So good, yes. So if one or more creature tokens would be created under my control, that many 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance are created instead. Yeah, just a great reprint for this card.
That's sick.
Yeah, truly. The angels appreciated the offer, but politely declined to eat any birdseed. It's just good times there. Such a good one there. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that Triome. I'm not going to have any further game actions from there, so Kuro, go right ahead.
My game action is crying.
Sadness
on the stack.
Hey. I'll allow it.
Person of culture.
Okay, so I didn't get a land, so I'm crying.
You may cry at sorcery speed.
Okay. I think. Okay. Yeah. I think, therefore, I am.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Prismari Command. I'm going to draw 2, discard 2, and make a treasure.
Hell yeah.
Here's my treasure.
What?
Okay. Well, that's a land, so that's good. That's a good start. Draw 2, then discard 2. We're going to discard Curse of the Swine and Cleansing Wildfire. They're going to play this mountain. Love mountains, don't we, chat? Oh, it actually only costs 2 mana. That's right.
Interesting question for you all. If my Springheart Nantuko, since it's bestowed on the Satyr Wayfinder, does it count as a creature still?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, it becomes an enchantment then, right?
Yeah, bestow makes it an enchantment. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did not have the reminder text on there. Thank you.
Actually,
All good.
Hold on. Can I played 1, 2, 4. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because now they'll trigger this, which isn't bad. I miss all of my commander triggers, but it's probably worth it to maybe not have nothing to do. Yeah, draw 2, discard 2. I think I'm going to discard Arcane Bombardment instead. And then opt. I'm going to scry 1 and draw it. And then I am so angry that I have to do all this without my commander here. I'm gonna cast Electro Dominance. Electro Dominance. Paying 1, but because it costs 1 less, the cost is gonna be X is gonna equal 2. I'll deal 2 damage to, I don't know, something. Just aim something. Who's the worst? What's the worst thing here? That Nantuko guy? Is he 2 toughness?
I would say so. If it continues to be made into a skewed swarm, it's going to be ridiculous. And getting rid of the creature will get rid of the enchantment.
So 2 damage there, then. If that's... Wait,
In
2
response,
damage. Sure, yeah.
I will sack it to its ability to go find a land. I will then I will get a Scoot Swarm double trigger here, so we'll get 2 more Scoots. And I will get an experience counter for Marin.
Okay, that means my spell fizzles and I can't cast this next spell. No, sorry, I have this, okay, no, it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's great. I will Cleansing Wildfire on your land that has the thing where it can become something else.
Shifting Woodlands?
Yeah, the Shifting Woodlands.
I think that's in the graveyard, right?
Is it in the graveyard? I didn't know if
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or the Shifting Woodlands is underneath.
Oh, even worse.
It's
way worse.
It's exiled. Yeah, no.
It's the worst place it could be. Okay, well, I'll get rid of your command tower, so you have to think about mana more. Take that.
Wow.
Take that.
Well, it's coming right back.
Well, take that.
Rude.
Yeah. Alright, I've cast 4 or more instant sorceries this turn. I have solved the case. I will pass the turn. Now when I cast spells, I'll draw cards. Whenever that happens. I have 1 card in hand, by the way.
Evan, I think you get a basic land from that.
You do,
yeah.
Yes, I do. And I'm going to get 2 more, or 4 more Scoots.
Oh, boy. I am loving the...
Nantuko becomes a creature after the attached thing dies. Yeah, because that has Bestow.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to draw all these Scoots.
The Nantuko just falls off and becomes like a goober.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and
Thank you,
draw.
Soul Great Guy. Yeah. Yep.
Sorry. I drew this card. I'm supposed to, at the beginning of my upkeep, mill 2 cards from Nyx Weaver. Milling Rampant Growth and Felwar Stone.
Nice.
Then I'll draw.
Why'd that make that card so good? No idea. Mr. Addup, hi. How you doing?
1.
I'm losing. Pretty badly.
Cast a Hedron
Pretty soundly.
Crab.
Pretty awfully, I'd say.
Then I'll play a Foreboding Landscape as my land for turn. Trigger Heejin Crab, as well as Floral Evoker.
I kept the bad opening hand, I guess.
I'll target myself with Heejin Crab to mill 3 cards.
Just got always losing until it isn't. I mean, Enzio, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but like, man, I feel so bad. I don't think I have a board wipe in here anymore. I think I took the board wipe out. I did take the board wipe out.
Don't worry about
it. Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's true, I did.
It's fine. Yeah. You know what?
That's a problem.
I feel so much more comfortable after you told me that.
I'm so glad to hear that.
We're so happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank
you. 1-0 wipes. I'm a crazy man. You're not dead, so it's not over for you yet, Kuro. It's true. It's not over for me yet.
Combat, it seems.
And I feel like, I mean, as cool and wild as the Sultai decks get, a lot of them do just kind of like spin their wheels
pay 1 and
within
exile
themselves.
7 cards from my graveyard.
Like, this board state isn't that wild, right? If you really look at it. Like, it's not that
I'm gonna treasure
crazed.
cruise.
They have a lot of... Sultai has a lot of value out, but it's not actually like, you know...
1, 2...
What, it's like
3.
5 damage.
I didn't want any of those
without
in
the
my
commander
hand.
out, who only deals 4. Race from the Ashes, like Jeskai does.
Now we'll go to combat.
That's like the Abzon. That's like specifically the Abzon.
River Kelpie and
I run 0 wipes. I took the 1 wipe that was in here out.
At you, Evan.
I do normally run
it's just
board
a 3-3
wipes, so
and
don't
a
get me
1-1.
wrong. I normally run more board wipes.
1-1.
This is just the first iteration of an upgrade that I finished right before stream started.
The 1-1 doesn't.
And
yeah, it's a reassembling. So
going back to the drawing
the
board,
3-3
board wipes will be added.
Yep. I will block the 3-3 with.
Like personally, I'm torn between Abzon and Sultai. I'm definitely an Abzon person, but the Sultai deck is very, very cool. It's just very, very cool.
Great.
Hands
so
down.
They will both die. That'll give me
Zombies, the big booties.
And then
Zombies versus. I was about to say, like, you mean or big booties? Big booties is, I mean, Porque no los dos. Honestly, go for both. I say. Go for both and use code Kuro at Cool Stuff Inc. to pre-order. Just saying, as a side note, if you're gonna be pre-ordering Tarkir stuff, Cool Stuff Inc., you can get 5% off. That covers a bit of shipping for you. Use code Kuro. Help me out. You know.
I'll pay 6.
Just saying.
And I'll cast Taval.
Hey, Yog. Friend, I appreciate you so very much. When are we playing? That's the real question. Love seeing someone playing Divine Visitation. Whoop whoop. Divine Visitation is absolutely gonna wreck us. But Jun Fun was put pretty far behind thanks to all this Sultai shenanigan bullshittery, so.
Yeah.
Scoot's drawn.
From there.
Holy shit.
Beautiful. I love it.
Incroyable.
And just in time because I will pass the turn to you.
Wow!
It's like you timed it.
Like, why am I drawing all these? I should use these.
At my end step, Marin triggers, and I'll bring back Reassembling Skeleton, and I'll get a Zombie Druid from Taval. Cool. And I'll draw a card from River Kelpie.
Alrighty. We will draw for turn.
And I have to discard a card. It's a forest.
I swear to God, if it's living in death. Living in.
I am about this.
Oh my God.
This is the card that like really turned around the game for me last time I played this deck.
Fitting.
The only other time I played this deck. So I do get a landfall trigger, so we have doubled the spoots here. So we're up to. I'm just gonna write this down. We're up to 16 now. I'll write that down.
Hey, love all these little Scootstorm doodles. I know, right? They're very cool.
Then I am going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Lumra, Bellow of the Woods.
Holy shit! I was not expecting Lumra.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
Lumra. Equal to the number of lands I control. When it enters, I mill 4 cards and return all land cards from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Sakura Tribe Elder,
Right,
Sidisi,
yeah.
Crawling Sensation, and a Grapple of the Past. No lands, but there are lands in the bin already.
Right.
I told you I was getting that command tower back.
Right, yeah, no, you did say that, and I somehow
didn't believe
you. Yeah, no, that's on me, really. Okay.
So it's just 3, but that's 3 landfall triggers with my 16 scoots. So it's just 3 times 16.
72?
I'm so sorry.
I think it's 72.
Yeah, 70.
No.
16 becomes 32. 32 becomes 64.
I thought it was 16
64.
times 3.
Well, no, it's not times 3. It's exponential.
It's exponential. You're right.
It's exponential.
Oh,
16 becomes 32.
yeah.
32 becomes 64. 64 becomes 128.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Chat confirms with you. Yep. Love this. I love this, actually.
Yeah, we're just gonna...
That's my favorite doodle, actually, the 128.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, real piece of art there.
Yeah.
8 of them can attack this turn and do things, but 8 or the 120 else cannot. Okay.
The lands do enter at the same time, but the oh wait.
It's still separate triggers because they're separate lands. They don't get seen as one land.
Right, but they entered at the same time. So the creatures that came afterwards don't see the lands enter.
Yeah. So I think it's just 3 triggers with everything you have on the board right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a good call. See, there we go. See, chat, we appreciate you.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the number then? Is that
16 times 3.
16 times 3? Okay. Cool.
72.
48?
72. And 8 of which...
Oh, wait, no. Oh, my God, I'm so dumb. Oh.
No.
48?
Yeah, 48. Oh, my God.
It's 48.
Yeah. For some reason, I was going, like, an additional 8. For some reason. I don't know why.
8 of which can swing. Okay.
This is why I avoid Scoot Swarm.
The most notable number is that
real.
8 of them can swing, by the way.
Scoot Swarm is hilarious on Arena because it just does it all for you. But like in person, it's the most like obnoxious thing.
I'm then going
Instance
to do
them,
the silly thing
Demon.
of paying 4
And
casting
Rakdos
a wonder.
would be pretty good right here.
Yeah. Okay. Moving to combat.
Yeah. Combat.
That angel. Oh god, Kuro's been slinging stuff too. I should. Really
Don't. I listen.
Yeah.
One card in hand. It's
Listen.
an island. Okay. Don't talk to me.
Oh god, and then this stuff's going on with John too.
I'm gonna play my commander next turn, hope to not die, and then hope to do something flashy and die.
Yeah, listen, Kuro and I over here just vibing. We're vibing.
So
I'm ready for the embrace.
you'll get 4
of the swarm.
scoots, and Cody, you'll get 4 scoots.
Okay.
The
Seems
audacity.
like a reasonable amount of scoots, I suppose.
Yes, I'm being very
4
judicious.
and 4.
right now.
Yes.
Okay.
How judicious of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Even though they all have. Oh no, that's right. They don't have flying because that's on the battlefield.
Not
yes.
yet.
I assume
Not
all
yet.
wonders I see are just in the graveyard. I'm just happening to see them at the top of the graveyard.
That'll be it for me. You can go right ahead, Cody.
Okay. Lovely.
Cody, my man, my buddy. What's going on?
Yeah.
Remember that
yeah,
land I gave you?
Yeah.
That was like
I
2
remember
whole
that land.
lands.
That was that
I
was
did
2
get a
whole
Marin
lands.
of Clan
That is
Gnell
true.
Toss trigger at the end too. I'm
Right
up
before
to-
a whole ass board
2.
wipe too. Like, hello,
Right?
You're welcome?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah.
Apologies, I did
let's
have
see
a
here.
Marin of Clan Neltoff trigger. I
No,
should
you're
get that
good.
real
I'm
quick.
sure it'll be.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
it'll be.
get
Was that a living end I saw in the
Region
graveyard?
of the Mire.
Is that a living end in the graveyard I saw? The corner of?
In my graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a Living Death. in
Oh,
there.
cool. No, cool. No, that's
Lovely.
great. Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Super cool. Super cash
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Temple of Silence. I'm gonna scry one real quick here.
Tap lands in the Mardu deck. Pfft, okay.
We're just gonna.
This is supposed to be an upgrade game.
Yeah, I thought we were upgrading our decks.
Hey, fixing your draw. Fixing your draws, kids. Don't forget it.
That's not a $20 surveil
eating your
land, so it's
vegetables.
actually garbage.
Yeah, I didn't print a dual land and put
Yeah,
it in here, you know
God,
what I mean? So
thought you were taking this seriously. Okay, I guess
woulda.
not.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah. Because I just have those lying around, you know. All right.
Not yet.
Let's see here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Casting an Angel of Invention. A 2/1 flying vigilance lifelink with fabricate 2. When it enters, I put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature, or I can create 2 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature tokens, and other creatures I control get +1/+1. Boy howdy, wouldn't you know it, I'm going to choose the servo mode, which then through Divine Visitation just makes those 4/4 angels with vigilance because it's cool.
Whoa, wow. How'd you do that?
Yeah.
That's
How did I do that? That's a good question.
How'd you do that?
But yeah, I will make those angel tokens here, and they are going to be 5/5s due to the Angel of Invention. I won't have any further actions from there, so I will just pass the turn.
Interesting. That doesn't seem to say. Actually, no, they have lifelink. No. The angel has lifelink, but there's only
the Angel of Invention has lifelink. These just have flying and vigilance. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'm going to tap out for my 6 mana commander.
Hell yeah.
Who I got to do a lot with, by the way.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna. Me taking the game seriously.
I didn't get rid of it. So
I'm
what am I
gonna
talking
be
about?
doing this, and I guess I'll just keep that up top or whatever. And I suppose I'll just pass the turn.
You suppose, huh?
I suppose I'll just pass the turn.
Okay, end of your turn, I'm going to crack Foreboding Landscape to get a swamp.
Who knows what Jeskai has in store for you? Be so wary.
On ETB, I'll get another +1/+1 counter, and then I'm going to mill myself 3 more cards.
I thought I opened a Shaiko, and I didn't, and now I'm crying, and I'm sad.
Oh.
I want to put Shaiko in here.
Jeez.
For what it's worth, I didn't open the new Nariv, the main set Nariv. I wanted to put it in this deck too, and I was like, well, all right.
That is a really good one.
It is. It's very good.
Oh, 2 of my reanimation spells in the graveyard. Love it.
Hey, I also love a good. Is that Animate Dead? Yeah.
Animate Dead and then also reanimate.
Those are my faves.
I'm gonna activate Floral Evoker to discard Naga Fleshcraft.
I just played mono red deck with your friend Franco's Mob Boss. I killed him by 40 goblins. Very nice,
up.
Michael.
Oh,
do both,
actually,
40 goblins. You gotta bump those numbers
here's
up.
the problem. My plan was actually to make a bunch of skewed swarms, but when I do it from my graveyard, it has to be a creature
on your side of the field. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna discard that. Instead, I'll
It's all good.
discard Shigeki and return. The Foreboding Landscape.
Do you not want a copy of River Druid Murloc thing? Huh?
Huh? What? Oh,
River Kelpie?
River Kelpie. I
Why
mean,
not 2
River
Kelpies?
River Kelpie's nice. I don't currently have a way to get a bunch of stuff from my graveyard on the battlefield. I just milled my 2 best reanimation spells.
2 of your 3 best. The other one you cast earlier.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
So with Foreboding Landscape coming back, I put another +1/+1 counter on Floral Evoker, target Hedron Crab. I'll mill Dimir Signet, Cultivate, and Nurturing Peatland. Okay, now let's go to my turn. Untap all these lands. Upkeep, I will mill 2 cards. It's the Gitrog monster and Exotic Orchard. And then I will draw a card per turn. Okay. Yeah. 5, 6, 7. 11 mana, you say.
11, you say.
11 mana. That's
so much.
I know. I've got so many decisions to make.
It's almost like double my mana. That's
pretty
wild.
I think what we'll do.
I think the two 𝔹𝕃 players should just kind of be at war with each other.
Yeah.
And ignore
Kuro and I'll be over here in our little world. Just
solitaring over here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that makes sense at some point. To shred.
What's going on over here?
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 mana. I'll pay 7 mana to cast a classic. Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
certified classic. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Certified classic. All right.
Certified classic Avenger of Zendikar.
So that'll be 11 plant tokens.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a couple, really. It's just like a couple more than the Scoot Swarms, if you're.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I wish my plant tokens made more plant tokens, but they do not currently.
You know, life begets life. Plant tokens beget.
Yo, dog,
plant
we heard you
tokens.
like plant tokens, so we put plant tokens on your plant tokens.
Oh shit!
Very cool of us.
And I'm really tempted to get a Lumra, but I also think I just want to make a copy of Avenger of Zendikar.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
And what's the new card called?
Naga Fleshcrafter is what I'm casting now. So it costs 4 mana. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Then if it's in my graveyard,